Good morning, yogis, or good afternoon, I should say. Welcome to class. Good to see you all here. Hope you had a great weekend. Let's get started. Let's actually start standing today, because why not? You guys know how we roll sometimes. So we're just going to start standing, feet a nice distance apart, and just start to make some rotations in the hips. Like a little hula hooping. I like to stick my butt out a little bit, arch my hips forward. So I'm really trying to get a nice, full 360-degree rotation, and then switch directions. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrated. Happy Passover to those of you who celebrated. And then let's find stillness, and then we'll start to just swim with our arms, right? Just doing nice freestyle forward stroke. And then let's go a little back stroke. See if you can add the hips and the shoulders here. So like we're moving the hips and the shoulders. Then one more time forward, moving the hips and the shoulders. And then finding center, grounding those feet again. Take a lateral bend. Breathing into the side body. And maybe take the gaze up. And then take the gaze down, getting a little half rotation in the cervical spine as well. And then come back through center, lengthen first through the midline, inhale. And then exhale, second side. And again, maybe looking up and down. Breathing into that side body. And back through center, inhale, little chest expansion arms, clasping the fingers, or you can hold a towel back here, right? Generous bend in the knees as we forward fold, Ragdoll, Uttanasana. And for this first 30 seconds or so, just move around, do what feels good. Begin to settle in, trying to ground the feet into the earth, lifting through the inner arches of the feet, maybe lifting the kneecaps toward the hip bones a little bit. Letting the sides of the body, the sides of the neck be long. A couple more breaths here. A little more active legs. Breathing into the belly of the hamstring muscles. Stay in the fold, just release the fingertips to the earth. On the inhale, stretch the heart forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Pulsing through a few of these. You guys know how we do it. Inhale, halfway lift. Stretch the heart. Fold, exhale. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Stretch the heart. Hold here. Exhale, hands to the frontal hip bones. And try to rise with long spine. Bring it all the way to standing and coming to the front of the mat, finding Samasthiti, preparing for a variation. Inhale, stretch the arms. Maybe you look up. Maybe hands touch. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Full exhale. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Root down to rise, bring it all the way up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Let's fold again from here on the exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. On the inhale, lift the chest halfway. A little different here. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Find high plank and breathe. Getting light on the underside of the body, drawing the navel in toward the spine. And on the side of the body that's reaching towards the ceiling, try to breathe between the shoulder blades. And then let's walk the legs together. If we had 1 foot, 1 toes, lower the knees, pick up the heels like you're going to kick yourself in the tush. And let's take push-ups on the knees. 1, slow and precise. 2, and bring it up. 3, bring it up. 4, bring it up. Last one we hold, so go down. Pull the belly in toward the spine. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, lower to the belly, release the legs, inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower the chest, maybe the forehead. Inhale, cobra. So moving cobra. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, cobra, this time hold. And scoop the hands away from the earth. Really trying to use solely your back muscles to keep your chest lifted. The tops of the toes and the feet are pressing into the earth. 2 more breaths. On the exhale, release, come back to tabletop pose, all fours. From tabletop pose, take it to plank. From plank, down dog. First one of the day, enjoy it. Paddle it out. Wiggle around. Feel good. And settle into the stillness of the pose and try to find equal breath, inhaling and exhaling. And then we'll take one more inhale here. And then on the exhale, step the right foot between your thumbs. Release the left knee, top of the foot, and just drop the hips and breathe. Lift the chest. Blocks are a really good tool here. Let the left femur bone be very heavy. And then from here, take your hands to your sacrum, like you're warming your lower back, like you put on the winter coat, without losing the tilt in the pelvis here. Well, not the tilt in the pelvis, the 45-degree angle in the quad. Start to lift the pelvis, lift the chest away from the quad. Get into that shimmy, 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 shimmy that I like to have, and see if you can get the elbows to hide behind your shoulder blades. Lift the chest. Hands are still in the sacrum. Breathe. And then when you're ready, reach the arms vertical. Inhale. Exhale, circle. Big circles. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle, and reach for the earth behind you. Back bending. Inhale, reach the arms. And then on the exhale, frame the right foot again, but stay low. This time we'll tuck the left toes, float the left knee. Let the elephant come to sit on the back, straighten and lengthen the left leg, deep bend in the right knee. From the bottom tips of your shoulder blades, your arms sweep forward. Triceps are spinning in by the ears. Breathing. On the exhale, frame the right foot. Step it back to plank. Hold. Breathe. Lower Vinyasa, your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. You're full of breath. And down dog. Take an inhale here. And then on the exhale, step the left foot through. Release the right knee, top of the foot. Get heavy in the hips, lift the chest. Breathe. Smooth the breath here. Main event, right psoas release. Hands to the sacrum, the lower back. Peel it up, peel it up. Try to roll the shoulder hips back and hide those elbows behind the shoulder blades. Lift the chest, breathe. The buttocks are getting heavy toward the earth. The chest is lifting, light. Reach the arms. Inhale, exhale, circle. Inhale. Exhale, circle. One more. Inhale. Exhale, circle. Reach, breathe. Back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, frame the left foot, tuck the right toes, float the knee. Keep the hips low. When you're ready, sweep those arms forward from the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. Frame the foot, step it back to plank, hold. Vashisthasana to the right. Lift the left arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, back to plank, hold or left Vashisthasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, back to plank through Vinyasa, lower chaturanga. Inhale, big breath, back bend. And down dog, breathing. Reconnect to the breath. Press the center of the heels equally toward the earth. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, hop it up. Walk it up. Inhale, halfway. Fold on the exhale. Rise on the inhale. And exhale. Moving on. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, chaturanga Dandasana, your style. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. On the exhale, step the right leg through and rise, high lunge. And this time, let's level and square the hips. And when you're ready, stretching the arms vertical. So now I'm reaching towards the ceiling with my fingertips from the bottom tips of my shoulder blades. Right hand to the hip. Left arm reaches across the aisle. Stay here and hover for a moment as the elephant is sitting on the back. Now right hand reaches forward with you. Here we are back in our lunge, reaching forward. Reaching forward. And then left hand to the earth, right hand to the hip. Begin to rotate from the right side of the belly, reaching the right arm vertical. Inhale, exhale, circle. Inhale, exhale, circle. One more. Option, Vashisthasana to the left. Maybe you take the big toe with you, or maybe you do the stack. Breathing here. Back to plank. Hold plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale the back bend. And down dog. Left foot steps forward. Rise high lunge. Breathe. Left hand to the hip, right arm reaches across the room. Feel the line of energy, right pinky to right heel. Then when you're ready, just add the left arm. Right hand to the earth, left hand to the hip, spin it. Sweep the arm, inhale. Circle on the exhale. Inhale. Rotate on the exhale. One more. Inhale. Rotate. Breathe here. And then from here, Vashisthasana. Any variation. You can just go lower the right shin bone and stretch the left leg back. Here I am in a variation. Breathing, or kiss finger to big toe. Yeah, just like that. Back to plank, hold plank. Let's lower all the way to the belly. Sweep the arms behind us, clasp, take an exhale. Inhale, Shavasana. Locust pose, Superwoman, Superman. Breathe. Hands to the floating ribs. Push into the hands, see if you can get another rib off the earth. Keep those thighs floating. Exhale, release. Come back to tabletop pose, all fours. Stand on the knees. Uttanasana. Camel pose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head is last to rise. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, roll the toes. Downward facing dog. Breathing. Couple breaths here. Take a child's pose if you need it. Otherwise, down dog. Good work, you guys. Smooth breath. One more breath in downward facing dog. And then let's inhale the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards sternum. Keep the gaze long as you lightly place the foot. And then right away, we're just going to sweep the airplane arms behind us. Palms are facing up. Crown of the head is long. Elephant is sitting on the sacrum. Bring your left hand to your sacrum. Bring your right hand to either the inside, outside, or top of your right foot. Turn your back foot over and start to spin the chest to the left. Keep the left hand on the sacrum and the left shoulder head open for a variation of Utthita Parshva Konasana. Even though the right hand is down, it's light. Try to lengthen the left or the right side of the body even with the left side of the body. Some of us will be able to float the right arm forward so it's nice and parallel to the earth without dumping into the lower back using your core here. And then replace the right hand. Some of you will bind here or go into your variation of Utthita Parshva Konasana. Half bind, full bind, any bind, no bind. Breathe. Rise, warrior two. And breathe. One line of energy, fingertip to fingertip. Deep bend in the right knee. Long, strong left leg. Inhale, reverse. Back to two, looking forward. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Half minute. You take a Chapasana option here if you want. Try to lengthen the right side of the torso. From the underarm to the right hip. One more inhale. On the exhale, left hand meets right. Square it off, standing split. Some of you want to work on your handstands. Go for it. Inhale, lift the chest. Fingertips frame the right foot as you step the left foot back. You're in this lunge now. Heel toe, the right foot to about 45 degrees. Release the left knee, top of the foot, stand on the hands, lift the chest for lizard. Some of you may want to go to the forearms. So wherever you are here on the hands or forearms, you can kind of pivot over to the left side and start to spin the right side of the body towards the ceiling and reach the right arm up and over. Inhale. And the exhale, tap in front of you. Inhale, open. Like you're drawing a rainbow. Exhale, tap in front of you. Inhale, open. Two more. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Last one. Inhale, open. Hold here or bend the left knee and catch the foot. If you have the knee, stretch it long. On the exhale, we'll all plant the hands, come back to lizard. Tuck the back toes, float that back knee. Now we're in high lizard. With control, see if you can pick up the right foot and just stretch the whole leg forward before you take it back to plank. Hold plank. Go through Vinyasa or to the dog. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards sternum, look forward, step it through, stay low. Sweep the airplane arms. Right leg, it's your standing leg. It's poker straight. Left knee, deep bend. Left hand to the top of the foot, right hand to the sacrum. Top or inside, outside of left foot. Spin the back foot down so your heel to arch alignment-ish. And then spin the right shoulder head open. Keep the right hand on the hip, on the sacrum. Breathe. And then some of you will work here into your different variations. Some of you will reach, Utthita. Some of you will bind. Some of you just keep the hand on the sacrum. Feel good. Try to lengthen the left side of the body, equal with the right side of the body. Keep spinning from the right side of the belly towards the ceiling. Bottom arm parallel. Warrior two. When you're ready. breathe. Inhale, reverse. Back to 2. Look forward. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time getting there. Some of you may want to add a Chapasana. Lengthen the left side of the body from the hip to the left underarm. Exhale, right hand meets left, square it. Lengthen, inhale, and fold it in, standing split. Some of you will work on your handstands here. Relax the shoulders if you're in the split. Obviously not if you're in the handstands. Lift chest, inhale. Plant the hands around the left foot. Step it back to the lunge. Heel toe to the lizard. Lower the right knee. Either stand on the hands or lower to the forearms. We'll angle to the right, spin the chest. Sweep the left arm. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach and tap. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Open. Tap. 3. Open. Tap. Last one here. Open. Lifting the heart. Maybe bending right knee. If you have the knee, straighten the leg, unwind, plant the hands, tuck the back toes, float the knee, high lizard, straighten the left leg, then sweep it back to plank and go through your vinyasa or just take it to the dog. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good job. Let's jump it through to seated. Bring the legs out in front of us. And find Uttanasana. So I'm on my sitting bones. I kind of like to pick up my buttock flesh here and roll a little bit. And then I'm going to draw my heels deep in toward my pubic bone. And I like to open my toes here. You can even hold onto your ankles to help assist in long spine. And I'm not only reaching my knees toward the earth, I'm reaching them outward. So my right knee is trying to extend toward the right wall, and my left knee is trying to extend toward the left wall. And I'm breathing here in butterfly pose. Some of you may want to stay upright. Some of you will start to take the forward fold. Breathing deeply. Baddha Konasana. Lengthen on the inhale. Stretch the heart forward, even if it's just minuscule. And exhale, reach the crown of the head longer. Folding deeper. I like to use my elbows. Let's keep the legs. And the inhale, come back to long spine. We'll take our peace fingers to our big toes. Come to balancing on our sitting bones. Lift the chest. Open the legs any amount. They don't have to be perfectly straight. And breathe here. And then close. And then we'll open for 2. And bring them together. We'll open for 3. And bring them together. 2 more. 4. Bring them together. Last one a little different. 5. The extra credit here is if you can release the toes, but keep the legs and arms active, chest lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, extra credit. Can you reach the toes again? I had to bend the knees a little bit to get there. And then bring them together. And then here we are in Ardha. Sacrum is down, shoulder blades are up, toes are at the level of the eyes for 10. 9. My sacrum is like a plunger in the earth. 8. My toes are active, my fingers are active. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Right back to Navasana, boat pose for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross the ankles, take a fold, and rest. Good work. Couple breaths here. Let the back of the body open up. Let the back of the neck soften. Breathe. When you're ready, lift the chest, plant the hands, take it through your Vinyasa. Either pick it up and jump it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, jump it through to seated. Good. And we'll take our right foot and cradle it in. Left leg can be straight or bent. And just massage it, right? Do what feels good here. Some people like to come from under, right? And I'm trying to really root my sitting bones and find nice long spine in the midst of this hip opener. Then I'm going to look at my left shin and I'm going to bring it nice and parallel to the earth. And then I'm going to try to stack this top leg equally. Heel above knee, knee above heel. And the trick is to kind of scoot, scoot, scoot. Right? If this knee is way up, you can always put a blanket or a bolster here, or you can just stay here and really work this external rotation of the right hip. Otherwise, some of us will lengthen, inhale, and fold for double pigeon. I super like a block here to rest my forehead. Double pigeon. Relax the shoulders, relax the face, breathe. If this is completely impossible for you, come into that Sukhasana, easy folded legs, and same thing, take the forward fold, or you can stay here with a figure 4 stretch, right? Or you go into the full double pigeon. Up to you guys. You're your own best teacher. You know the choices you need to make for yourself. All of these poses are equally beneficial. Most important thing, breathe. About 5 more breaths this side, and then we have a little fun. If you're in the forward fold, no matter if you're in double pigeon or Sukhasana, reach the arms forward and then rise with authority. Nice long spine. Release the arms. We'll all meet in a figure 4 stretch on the right side. Hands come behind the body. Fingertips point in toward the buttocks. Taking an exhale. On the inhale, I'm going to lift into my tabletop, but not drop my right hip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, unwind. This time, I'm going to cradle in my left leg. And again, right leg can bend. You can stay straight. You can move around. Do what feels good. Remember, every side is different, right? As much as you'd like to think your hips are exactly the same, they're not. So I'm going to start to set up for my double pigeon with my right shin, or if I know I'm going into Sukhasana, or if I know I'm just going to come into hamstring stretch here, or figure 4 stretch. Otherwise, we're coming into double pigeon, lengthen inhale, fold, exhale. A block can be your friend here. Breathe. Relax the muscles in the face. Five more breaths. If you're in the fold, reach the arms forward. Press the sitting bones down, pull the belly in. Rise, 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 and slowly release. We'll unwind. We'll all meet in the figure 4. Fingertips come behind us, and then we lift. Try not to let that left hip just come down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Cross at the ankles. Pick yourself up. Go through your Vinyasa, meeting in dog. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. From downward facing dog, on the inhale, shift into high plank and hold. And then with control, lower all the way to the belly. Walking the hands out about 6 inches in front of you. Press the tops of the feet. Lift for seal pose. Breathe. The whole rib cage is probably off the earth here. Because I'm not a super deep back bender, and my whole rib cage is off. Couple more breaths. Let's gaze past the left shoulder. Very slowly back to center. Second side. Slowly back to center. Inhale. And exhale, soften. Now, Dandasana, boat pose. I'm going to come back into my seal pose. I'm going to start to bend one leg, still keeping my right hand down, trying to keep as much of my rib cage off of the earth. And then I'll grab 2 legs. Take an exhale, and then on the inhale, kick the legs away. Heart, chest lifting. Bow pose. Breathe. Kick, kick, kick. Chest lift, lift, lift. 2 more breaths. Slowly release. Plant the hands to the floating ribs. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And down dog. From down dog, roll over the toes or jump it through to seated. Bringing the legs out in front of you. Preparing for bridge pose. So feet come out about the width of my hips, toes pointing forward. And then I'm going to release to my back. And let's start with the hands in a low V. Just lift the hips. Lightly move your chin away from your chest. Breathe. Press into your hands and your triceps and your 2 feet. And keep lifting the hips. One more inhale. Don't move anything, just slowly release and return the vertebra to the earth. Push the lower back into the earth, and then allow the lumbar curve to just exist. Keep that here, take an exhale, and then bring it back up. Pubic bone all the way to the shoulder blades. Maybe this time the arms roll underneath you for chest expansion arms. Bridge pose. You can always come into a supported bridge here with a blanket or a prop. Press into the feet. Try to lift those hips higher and then slowly release one vertebra at a time. Press the lower back down and then just let it go. Number 3, so you can take any of the above, right? Arms in a low V, press it up, or chest expansion. This time I want you to shift more weight into your shoulders and your feet. And then start to stretch, like you're stretching the back skin of your body onto your mat. Walk your feet together. Keep the left foot planted as you reach the right knee up and straighten the right leg. Breathe. Keep pressing into the left foot. Bend the right knee, replace. All the weight is in the shoulders more. Right foot more. Left knee lifts. Bend and straighten. Breathe. Bend. Release. We're all in bridge. Slowly return the vertebra. 2 more. Your style. You can just sit on a block for a nice supported bridge, or you can work any of those 3 that we just did. If you're ready and you're warm and it's in your practice, Dandasana. Back bends, back bends, back bends. Healthy for you. So you're either working on bridge pose, Dandasana, or some sort of supported back bend. This will energize you for the rest of the day. Back bends are very energizing. That turn you very vata, very, I don't want to say hyper, but bringing energy, right? Be ready to tackle the rest of your day. And then when you're ready, slowly release the vertebra to the earth. Bring the knees in toward the chest, Uttanasana. A little massaging of the lower spine. Some of you will still be working on your back bends. Please continue to work. Otherwise, we'll meet in reclined butterfly pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. You guys know it. On the back of the body. Legs are butterflied out. And really, we're just enjoying the natural breath. Feeling a little bit of that rapid heart rate that's probably there, especially if you've been working more active back bends. And just feeling alive, right? Feeling good. It's nice to feel that heart rate rise sometimes. And then I'm going to give you a couple options here. Some of you will just stay in Supta Baddha Konasana. Some of you will come into a happy baby. Some of you will take it into your plow pose, right? Lots of different options here. I love to offer them. Me, I'm a total plow pose girl. I love my plow pose. Stretching the back of my knees up towards the ceiling, trying to truly get those hips over the shoulders. And from there, you can go into a shoulder stand. So either working on a halasana shoulder stand type combination, relaxing in Supta Baddha Konasana, feeling the heartbeat, or maybe taking a happy baby. Some of you may even want to go for a Shirshasana headstand, right? And then bringing it up for like 10 breaths or something like that. So choose wisely, lots of options, like I always like to give, even online. So take the next 2 minutes or so and work with your body. Give yourself what you need. I'm going to take a little plow pose myself here. Maybe I go into a little bit of a shoulder stand. Remember to never look around when you're in these poses. Another minute or so. Playing with what feels good. And then when you're done, returning to the back of the body, rocking it out. Maybe taking some windshield wipers with the feet nice and wide, allowing the knees to drape to one side, and then to center, second side. And let's close today with a little bit of a seated pranayama meditation, if you will. So finding a comfortable seat, perhaps sukhasana, perhaps virasana. I'm just going to kind of double up my blanket here. And find easy folded legs, sukhasana. And then we've already done all the movement, so we should be ready to be able to sit with our skeleton still, right? So take a moment to let the elbows be heavy, palms either up or down, sitting up tall. So we're using a little bit of abdominal control here. For pranayama, we're very active in the body still. My thighs feel heavy as my top is rooting up, the lower is heavy and seated. Chin level, then softly closing the eyes. And then just begin to notice the natural breath right now. Nothing else but noticing the breath. So you're just being the witness here. Is the breath in the belly? Is the breath in the chest? Is the breath in the throat? Hopefully not the throat, you're more relaxed, right? And then now that we've noticed the breath, let's start to manipulate it a bit, if you will. Let's start to lengthen the inhalations and smooth and lengthen the exhalations. And without judgment, trying to bring the inhalations and exhalations equal. So as you inhale, there's space being created in the body, but there's actually a grounding feeling. And then as you exhale, there's a rooting down, but there's actually an uplifting, energetic feeling. See if you can find that in your breath. So when you inhale, there's a sense of rooting. And then when you exhale, there's a sense of lightness. A little bit opposite to what you've been taught. And again, without judgment, just see if you can begin to feel that. And then beginning to incorporate a Ujjayi breath if you haven't yet. So on the inhale, it just helps to slow the breath down. It feels like there's a slight constriction in the vocal cords, right? You might find that it's a slight humming sound or an ocean sound. But what it does, it allows you to relax the throat by constricting it, which allows the breath to become longer and smoother and a little bit audible. So Ujjayi inhale. And slow, smooth Ujjayi exhale. Now this time, as you do your Ujjayi inhale, without too much work here, see if you can get a little tiny pause at the very top of the breath, but feel the rooting of the sit bones. And then at the very bottom of the exhale, see if you can get a very tiny hold on the exhalation as you feel the crown of the head reaching longer. And then again, inhaling and finding this ever subtle pause at the very top of the breath. Exhaling and finding this very subtle pause at the bottom of the breath. And then on the next few inhalations and exhalations, see if you can make that pause at the top a bit longer. And then see if you can make that pause at the very, very bottom of the breath a bit longer. Keep the focus on the breath. The mind will become still. So we're working with the very gentle pauses, the top of the breath, very gentle pauses at the bottom of the breath. Let's do one more cycle. And then just become the witness again. Release the manipulation of the breath. Soften the body. Meditation. If you prefer to lay down here for reclined Shavasana, do so. Otherwise, staying upright for seated meditation. 2 minutes. The mind begins to wander in your meditation. Return to the breath. And if you're in seated meditation, staying there for another minute or so. If you've reclined, beginning to deepen the breath. Moving softly through the fingers and toes. Draw the knees in, massage the lower back. Choose a side to roll to, the right or left. And then we'll all meet in our seated position. Taking a moment to sit up nice and tall. Having gratitude for all of your many blessings in life, most especially your health. Thankful for your wonderful community here at Sender One and perhaps all across the world. People are tuning in. It's lovely to have you all here. From my heart to your heart, from my home to your home. Namaste. I like to close the practice by creating a little warmth in the hands and then laying them on the heart or the chest, taking a deep inhale, letting it go. May we live like the lotus, at ease in these muddy waters. All right, lovelies. It's good to be here with you. Good to feel your presence. And I'll be here again Wednesday at noon. Look forward to seeing you then. With all my love. Namaste, precious ones.